Hey there, welcome to today's essential oil question and answer period. So before we get started, I'll introduce myself for those who don't know. Hi, my name is Jessie. I've been an essential oil user since 2015. Decided to formally study aromatherapy essential oils in 2019. At this point in my journey, I am far enough into it that I can call myself an aromatherapist by training, but I am still continuing my education because I will never know anything and I want to continue to specialize and learn more and more. That being said, I still have a lot to learn and yeah, I'm never going to know it all, but I know I have a lot of information that could be helpful for some of you guys. So this is why I'm doing these sessions, because I do get questions on my Instagram, sometimes on my YouTube about different kind of essential oil related topics. So if you are here live, feel free to ask any oily questions that you have. If you're watching the replay, come to another question and answer period. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So a question I got here was, what got you into essential oils? It's a really good question because I would say pretty much my whole life, I was really pharmaceutically minded. You know, if the doctor didn't say to do something, it was probably quack medicine. I remember having friends that went to go see like naturopaths or any kind of like more natural or holistic practitioners. And I'm like, why don't you just see a real doctor? Like that's where I was at for most of my life. Then I came to a point in my life where I had some health issues come up, had a little bit of an accident, and doctors couldn't help me. I saw many specialists. Specialists couldn't help me. They couldn't give me the relief I needed. My quality of life just wasn't there. And that's what pushed me to the point of realizing that although I believe Western medicine has a place, you know, pharmaceuticals and all that, there really is a limit. And if you've ever experienced this where you have suffered for something with your health, you've gone to the doctor and they either say, oh, you're crazy, it's not actually happening, or there's nothing we can do for you, or they just kind of, you know, it can be really invalidating and it can be really a dark place. And that's kind of where I was. And I was at a trade show during this time when I was suffering with what I was going through, which I'm not going to get into too much details. And there was this essential oil booth, representative of an MLM company, an oily MLM company. And she told me all these like crazy, amazing things that essential oils could do. And I'm kind of like, I'm not really sure about this. But there's a part of me that was open, part of me that was curious. I was really skeptical. I don't know why, but I was like, okay, you know, I'm going to buy the kit. We're going to see how it goes. And I wasn't thinking about essential oils in terms of what I was going through with my health. I just thought, oh, you know, if, you know, my head starts hurting, I wonder if I can use something to kind of relieve that and whatnot. So I started using essential oils. I realized in a lot of aspects, they were really effective. Of course, not all the time. If you choose the wrong oil, it's not going to have the right effect. But I was realizing, wow, essential oils actually work. And then I started asking myself, well, if they work for this, this, and that, what about if I use it for what I was struggling with in my health? And I did some research and I started using essential oils and I was like, holy crap, they actually, they really work. And I started having the quality of life that I used to have. And I remember going to my doctor saying like, look, it's going to sound crazy, but I started using essential oils for this, that, and that, and it works. Like, and we worked on a plan to, like, if I can get rid of the medication I was actually on at the time. So I worked with my doctor. I was honest. He was pretty open, which is really awesome. And yeah, it started from there. I realized how empowering having natural solutions like essential oils are. So then that's why after I was done my university, I was like, hey, I'm going to study aromatherapy. I'm going to study essential oils because I feel like we need more and more people who are educated in this that can share essential oils with other people. I know there's a lot of people who are suffering that sometimes doctors can't really help. And sometimes there's issues that essential oils can address. And that was something that really got me into essential oils. It changed my life and I want it to change other people's lives. And of course, if you're here and you have any questions, let me know. Which is better to, oh, sorry, I got a question up here. I'll put it up. Which is better to store DIYs that have essential oils in them, COBALT or amber bottles? Are they both okay? Really great question. So when it comes to storing just like essential oils that are like pure, like not diluted, amber and COBALT bottles are both good. However, amber bottles are better. When it comes to, making DIYs where it's already pre-diluted and stuff like that, I'm not too concerned about putting it in like tinted bottles. But what is really important is that when you're storing them, like you make a DIY, like for example, I have some like massage oils. It's in a clear bottle. I will just like keep it away from sunlight in a nice, cool, dark place. So if there's actually, I'll just kind of repeat this. If it's actually essential oils that are undiluted, pure, undiluted, they should be in like a tinted bottle, ideally amber, if not cobalt. But in a DIY product, I'm not too concerned for it to be that. Hoping that makes sense. All right, next question. Really good question here is, how do you use essential oils? I want to get a basic understanding about it. So essential oils, you may have seen them all over. Unfortunately, they're sold all over and not everything is pure essential oils. So just a quick tip before we get into this. If you're going to be using essential oils, make sure they are actually pure essential oils. There are a lot of essential oils on the market that are being sold as pure essential oils, therapeutic grade essential oils, pure therapeutic grade essential oils that are fake, that are synthetic, that are fragrance oils. So make sure that you are not buying fake essential oils and using them as real essential oils. I have a whole playlist dedicated to spotting fake essential oils as well as finding legit essential oils. It's really dedicated to help you better find good quality essential oils, pure essential oils, and being able to better spot fake so that you can avoid them. So I'll have it in the description of people watching the replay. But yeah, make sure you're using real essential oils. But if you are using real pure essential oils, I'm going to talk about two different main ways that people can use essential oils. One is aromatically, two is topically. I know there are other ways to use essential oils, but these are the safest and the ones that I'm comfortable talking about. So aromatically is breathing in the essential oils. This could be like diffusing it. I don't know if you've ever seen a diffuser where there's water, you put essential oils, and then the vapor comes up, which is like the most popular diffuser type. Or smelling it from the bottle. People think of it, just for smelling. And the reason why you'd be using it aromatically is usually for like emotion. So let's say I'm feeling really down, I want to feel more uplifted. I'd be looking at more aromatic usage, smelling it, breathing it in. If it has to do with maybe like concentration as well, I'd be thinking more aromatically. And respiratory aromatically as well. However, when it comes to more physical issues, like let's say I'm having trouble with my shoulder, I'm having trouble with my wrist, that's when you're going to be wanting to use it topically. So applying it diluted with a carrier oil on the places where you want to have that relief. Because unfortunately, usually, generally speaking, if you're just going to be smelling an essential oil, that's not going to reduce the pain in your body, unless it's nervous system related or emotionally related, if that makes sense. And all different kind of essential oils have different properties. Some might be more anti-inflammatory, some might be more sedating, some might be antiviral, antibacterial. So I guess the rule of thumb, just to keep it really general, really short for this, would be if it's more physical, generally speaking, be applying it on your body. If it's more like mental, emotional, breathing it in is fine. And there's sometimes a cross in between where both methods could be effective. And sometimes people even like to make roller balls for emotional support. That's fine too. I mean, even if you're putting a roller ball on your wrist and smelling it, you're still getting the aromatic benefits. As long as the roller ball is properly diluted, it's still a great option. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask them quickly because I will be signing off if nobody else has any questions. And I want to say thank you to everyone who is watching. And if you're still watching, put a little cat emoji in the comment section. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a lovely day. And let me know if you have any questions. Take care and bye-bye.